Happy New Year. This is Texans Playbook. I'm Drew Doherty, and we are so happy that you're with us. We've got a fun show for you today because the Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee did some fantastic stuff for some kiddos in the community. Plus, Iron Sharpens Iron is in, and we're going to hear from the general manager, Nick Caserio, himself. But like we always do, we're going to start with the head coach, DeMeco Ryans, and his talk with Mark Vandermeer and John Harris, those two from the Texans Radio crew. Here is a snippet of that convo.
Joining us in studio is head coach DeMeco Ryans. Coach, great to see you. Happy New Year.
Great to see you guys. Happy New Year to you as well.
All right, so it is New Year's week, but we'll get into that later. Obviously, coming back from, we call it a mini bye. I don't know how you look at it. How did you feel getting back out of the practice field on Monday after a little bit of time off since the last game?
It's always good to get some time off, especially, after a rough outing, as rough an outing as we had versus Baltimore. It's hard to kind of sit and enjoy Christmas because it's just stirring, right? Yeah. What just happened on the field set with me. It was hard to deal with, but, after a couple of days, you really have to just flush it, right? Learn from it and, took down some really good notes on what we were doing, how we can improve and get better, and then just took the weekend to really enjoy time with the family. And that's what that was about. And now coming back today, hitting the field was even better, of just getting back out, flushing it, right, getting our guys back to doing football, and we just got to continue to play football better. And so today was the start of that, and if we continue that focus as we go throughout the week, we'll end up in a really good spot versus Tennessee.
Coach, you said something in your press conference that stayed with me. You're like, get the ball right, like get right playing ball. And I like that saying because it is getting back to the blocking, the tackling, the fundamentals. I know even at the NFL level, you still, at some sense, those things have got to be a focus, do they not?
For sure. It goes back, and I know it's like a broken record, but it goes back to the fundamentals of the game. Like, can we sustain a block and finish a block, and now we got a crease, right? Can we be at the proper depth on our route? Can we execute it the right way? Can we be more firm in protection? Can we have our eyes right defensively? Like, can we fit the run the proper way, understanding the block recognition that we're getting? So all of those things it's football, right? If I step back and as I reviewed the game and I kept going through it, it's just, for me, it's like, are we doing football the right way? Right. And that just goes back to, are my eyes right? Do I knowing what to do, knowing how to do it, and then getting it done. So that's a lot of, like, what I talk about execution after the game. Like, that's what it comes down to, right? We had our opportunities to make plays, but are we going through the progression the proper way? Are my eyes the right way? Like, am I sticky in coverage? Am I finishing my rushes? Tackling, am I securing the tackle, wrapping up, or am I just throwing an arm out there? Am I running my feet once I secure? So it's all those little things that kind of goes unnoticed in games, and you kind of talk about the big plays in this moment, momentum, all those things. But once the ball is snapped, I want our guys to be hyper-focused on what they have to do and then get it done.
Is that one of the big keys in building confidence? Because I know you want to go into the postseason with some confidence, and whatever happens in the game against Tennessee happens in the game, but you have all these practices until you play a playoff game, right?
Yeah, for sure. That goes into that confidence. Like, confidence is earned, and I truly believe in it. Like, to gain confidence, you got to go do it right over and over repeatedly. Like, when you repeatedly do things the right way, that's how you get confidence in what you're doing. So for us, that's practice reps, that's walkthrough reps. Everything you do, is it the right way? Everything. If it's not, so I'm telling our coach, hey, start it over, redo it. Like, you got to bank good reps. And that's how you get confidence, and that's how you can step out there on Sunday knowing, like, whatever is thrown at me, whatever I've seen, like, I've already done it. I have that, my body knows it. Like, it's almost second nature, where I'm just pretty much coasting because I've done it right so many times.
Coach, how much at this particular point of the year after a game like that do you want/need your leaders on the team to step up and say, Coach, we're good. We got this. We're going to make sure that doesn't happen. How important is it for those leaders right now, when everybody's tired, mentally, physically tired, to step up and be leaders of the team right now more than anything else?
Yeah, leadership is the most important thing. Like, the best teams are the player-led teams, right? It's only, as a coach, you can say it over and over again or say so many things, but when it comes from amongst the team, when it comes from the leaders, and guys, of course, listen to that better. They take it and receive it better because they're in this thing. It's all, and I always tell guys, right, I'm here to serve and help you. Like, it's your team, right? And we're only going to go as far as our team can take us, and that starts with our leaders and their message to the guys and making sure their groups are excelling and playing at a high level. And it's also, it's more when you, man, I can't let my teammate down.
Right.
That's when it means more. Every team that I've been on and when I've kind of played my best and been more urgent, it's like, oh, I can't let the guy next to me down, right? That's when it means more, not so much of the coach, but it's my brother in that locker room. And our leadership, I think Aziz, getting him back really helps with that leadership piece because he's one of our leaders, and we've been missing him the past 3 weeks. So I'm excited to see him back. And just to see, his messaging to our guys and to see them receive it and take off with it.
Usually it's week to week, and don't look past the opponent, but the situation is you won the division, you're in the postseason. So how do you address the team that way? That this is 2 weeks until we play a playoff game, but there's an important game Sunday because we want to play well in that game no matter how you handle it. How do you handle that with the team?
Yeah, it's a weird situation, right? But it's, for me, I go back to, what can we focus on, right? Focus on what we can control, focus on the present. And right now, the present is, we have to play better football. We got to go out, and we got an opponent versus Tennessee who beat us earlier in the year that we need to go out and play good against our division opponent. We need to go and win this game. Like, that's my focus. That's what's important right now. Like, in the playoffs, we'll handle that when it comes. But as of right now, how do we handle this? Like, it's all focused on Tennessee.
Amegy Bank Ask Coach question of the week. It is New Year's week here, and a lot of people have New Year's resolutions, but I'm going to give you this. You have to give up one of these things for New Year's.
All right.
You have to. These are foods. You have to give up either Tex-Mex, Texas barbecue, pasta, or fish. Ooh. I don't know if you're probably not a fishitarian or whatever, but you like fish. They have fish here in the Players Cafeteria. Man. But you tell me, of those four, which are you going to drop?
Probably to do better, I'm dropping barbecue.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to drop. Yeah, I got to do better.
Okay,
I do love barbecue.
Yeah.
Probably going into 2025, I need to set it aside.
Okay. All right. But you're going to keep the pasta, the carbs.
Yeah, just you need a little pasta. Give you some energy. How about you guys? What do you?
That resolution will last like 2 days. It'll be like 2 days, and then they walk up and they've got it upstairs in the press box for lunch before a game. I'd be like, okay, got to end the resolution. I probably would give up pasta, and that would be a killer.
Me too. Me too.
Pasta would be an absolute killer, but I'd do it.
I'll keep the barbecue. Coach, thanks a lot. Good luck this week.
Thank you, guys.
Don't move a muscle, because when we return, Nick Caserio, Executive Vice President and General Manager of the Texans, is with us here on Texans Playbook.
Texans Playbook is sponsored by Community Coffee, strong as our roots, by Reliant, the official energy provider of the Houston Texans, and by your Houston area Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas.
We're back here on Texans Playbook, and it's time now to hear from the Executive Vice President, General Manager, Nick Caserio. He talked with Mark Vandermeer and John Harris, those guys with Texans Radio.
Joining us in studio now, Executive Vice President and General Manager Nick Caserio. Nick, Happy New Year. How's it going?
Jen, it's good to see you. Happy New Year.
Yeah. All right, here we go with a typical week, I would say, even though you have New Year's now, but after all the rigmarole of 3 games in 11 days, back to a typical work week. Probably good to have this and then the playoffs next week. You're in.
Yeah, look, we got 2 weeks in front of us. So first and foremost, the focus will be on Tennessee, kind of go through a normal week. Got the extra day yesterday with the kind of the bonus Monday, if you will. Tuesday, it was a normal off day. And then we'll finish out the week Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, travel Saturday, play Tennessee on Sunday. Have an idea probably who we're playing, when we're playing after the Tennessee game. So back to work, back to business, and that's where we are.
So I know we always talk about advanced prep. So in advanced prep, we know it's one of 3 teams. One of them we just played last week, or I guess that's what it is. One we haven't played this year. The other 2, trying to think, we played the other 2. So do you do advanced prep for all 3 teams, Nick, at this point? Do you wait until Saturday night to see what happens with the Steelers? How do you kind of go about the advanced prep for the playoffs?
No, it's a great question. You sort of have to start some of the work here a little bit, because what you want to be able to do is, after the Tennessee game, transition to whomever the next opponent is. So a number of the pro scouts will be assigned specific teams. So of the teams that we could potentially play, put together the advanced scouting report, and then the idea would be after the game on Sunday, whoever we think it is, or if it's definitive, then we'll just be able to get that information out to the staff. So when we come back coming on Monday, we're sort of ready to go. Even though we haven't played them, we're somewhat familiar with some of the teams other than maybe LA. That's probably the one team that's a little bit of an X factor here. So, but other than that, we have to put a separate from the coaches and the playing preparation. We have to, from a advanced scouting standpoint, just put some work in place.
Yeah. Coach Ryan sounded like he wanted to get back to the basics here. Let's play some good football. Let's get back to playing the game that we love and we know how to play well. You see it that way as you face Tennessee on Sunday?
Yeah, it's really a big summation of our season. We've kind of sat here multiple weeks, and we've played good football at times. Other times we just haven't executed, and we go back and look at the Tennessee game week 12. It was kind of, in some respects, a synopsis of our season. Gave us some explosive plays, turned the ball over a little bit. I think we were penalized 11 times. So just trying to minimize some of those bad plays. Tennessee played better than we did. We understand that this is a challenging opponent that has a number of skilled players in a lot of different areas. So focusing on Tennessee, trying to play a good football game, doing the things that are conducive to winning, putting ourselves in a position where we can go ahead and go out there and play good football as a team, which this time of the year, that's the most important thing.
We've had this here, Nick, before where week 17, I don't want to use the word irrelevant because any game is relevant, but it's not going to change seeding. We're in the playoffs. We want to be seemingly as healthy as possible. How much does that become a part of it? Like, hey, we want to be as healthy as possible. Yeah, we want to play great football, but man, we got to have the guys we need to be able to play that playoff game.
Yeah, every game takes on significance whenever it is, whatever the circumstances are. So fortunately, I've been kind of in this situation multiple times, and the last week, we've handled it differently at different points. So I think ultimately DeMeco has to do what, we feel is best for our football team. Yep. What do we think we need? Understanding and be cognizant if a player has a health issue or a concern, then maybe are we better off waiting another week or whatever the case may be. So in the end, we're going to need whoever is available to us this week and next week. Those are the players that we're going to win with. Can't worry about who we don't have. Yep. All we can do is focus on the players that we do have. So each week is going to be different. Each team is going to be a little bit different, and you just have to take inventory of where you are as a team and ultimately make the decision that you feel makes the most sense.
Yep. No matter who you face in the postseason, this is good prep. I know you want to be better at stopping the run than you were against Derrick Henry. You got Tony Pollard here, had a good game last time. He's a 1,000-yard back, so it's a good test.
Yeah, really good back. I mean, ran for 100 yards, over 100 yards in the first game. He's a 1,000-yard rusher, and he's really kind of a multi-purpose back because he's just not a runner. He's a very capable receiver as well. So good athlete, good with the ball in his hands, capable of making explosive plays because of his speed. So the run game will be important. I'd say this time of year in most games, like the ability to run the ball, stop the run, and cover kicks, like those are the things that you're going to have to be able to do in order to be a good physical football team.
Are you trying to sneakily steal my scouting report question?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Like,
Jeez,
you got
Johnny,
in there with it.
You jumped the gun.
Okay, now we have a question here. This is a big development in the building.
Question? Okay.
DeMeco, we gave him this situation with the New Year's resolutions.
Don't ask me about New Year's resolutions because I've never really had any.
He's going to say all four.
No, hang on a second.
Okay, all right.
We had to give him a hypothetical here. He has to give up one thing, one of these four: barbecue, Tex-Mex, pasta, or fish. And he took barbecue, and we couldn't help but thinking this is your influence on him, maybe, Nick. I don't know. So he said
I've seen him work out. He could beat my ass. So, whatever he says,
he said barbecue because he was trying to, all right, I'm trying to watch myself. We both said pasta. We know you can't give up pasta. There's no way.
I'm not a big pasta consumer necessarily. I have it maybe once or twice a week. So our kids love it.
For carbs and things like that?
Yeah. Well, just a little bit of variation.
Yeah.
You're not giving up fish, so forget about that.
I stand.
So I have to give up one of those four?
Yeah.
For you, this is, I don't say easy, but.
Probably would give up the Tex-Mex, even though I don't eat Tex-Mex. But I guess
so. That's easy. I'll give it up. Why not? I'll quit smoking. I don't smoke.
We can take it off the list.
I'm going to stop drinking. You stop drinking all the time.
My middle daughter loves ribs, actually. When we go out to dinner and they have ribs, she loves ribs. So it's great. They all have different eating habits. So.
Yeah. Terrific. Nick, thanks a lot. Good luck this week.
Thanks, fellas.
When we return, Iron Sharpens Iron. The first installment of the latest edition is next on Texans Playbook.
Game in the second. Backs in the 9. Motion by the tight end, Hill. Here's a little toss to Mostert up the left seam, and he takes it across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Good for 5.
The AFC South champion Texans have one final regular season matchup. It's with the Tennessee Titans in Nashville. But we're going to look back at the last few weeks as part of our Iron Sharpens Iron series. Here's part one of the latest installment.
The defense is playing well today, and the Texans defense needs to play really well to finish this one off. Dolphins out of timeouts, down 8, 1:44 to go. Empty backfield for Tua. From the Dolphin 23, 1st and 10. Tua takes the snap. Tua with pressure, throwing downfield to his right, and intercepted. Stingley again!
Well, the bye week for this team, especially this season, was critical because we started and earlier than anyone else in the Hall of Fame game. We've gone a long time, and to have our bye week at a time at the end of the season, entering December, it was critical for us to physically get away and get some rest, and then really mentally for everybody. That's from the players and the coaches to just take a step back and kind of just refresh and recenter and come back ready to go. Bye week, you kind of enjoy the off time, but then towards the end of it, you kind of start getting that feeling and that taste again to want to get back and go to work.
Let's go, boy. Great to have you back. Let's go, coach. Let's go, Jimmy. Let's go.
The Dolphins are 6-7, but this is not a 6-7 football team. The super duper stars on this squad in Tyreek Hill and Jalen Ramsey, just to name a couple, those two alone can take a football game, turn it on its proverbial ear. This is a huge, huge game. No one's overlooking this within the organization because you're going to have your hands full. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know this is a monster game.
Nico got a few touchdowns in him, right? Yeah. All right.
If the Texans win on Sunday against the Dolphins and the Colts lose at Denver, you're the AFC South champs.
Play up in football. Play up in football. No matter what, you tired, win. They talking, win. When we go out there, we finna win every series and win every play. Let's go. Bring it in. Win on 2, 1-2. Win.
First and 10, Miami, 3-3 game in the second. Backs in the 9. Motion by the tight end, Hill. Here's a little toss to Mostert up the left seam, and he takes it across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Good for 5.5 yards. The Dolphins have been getting little chunks on first down, a lot of 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4 situations.
Just way too much success on first down. The Texans are giving up way too much.
On 3rd and 4, Tua. Pressure arriving. Tua. Ball is out as Will hits him.
We got it. Did we get it? Let's go. Hey, let's go.
Will's strip sack, it was amazing. I text Will the day after the game that was his pro grow. We have pro grows in the spring. And a pro grow is one thing that you work on, just one thing that you can improve on. And his pro grow was getting extension at the top of the rush. And he relentlessly, from OTAs through camp, all the way through the season, made that something that he really worked on.
3rd down and 3 at the Dolphins 6. Stroud in the gun, Dari in the backfield with him. Here's CJ taking the snap.
Come on, see?
CJ scrambling, CJ throwing back of the end zone. Caught, Nico Collins, touchdown, Houston. Stroud with the improvisation.
Hey, that's outstanding. Outstanding job. Let's go, baby. Let's go hunt here, all right?
Tua with a little time throwing over the middle and almost picked off by Bullock. Got in the way, knocked it down.
Yeah, he has some things that we can't teach, particularly instincts and just his innate ability to find the football. I would say him and Sting have that along with some other guys, but just instinctive kid that can find the football and make plays just based on the quarterback's intentions.
Pistol set, Achane and Tua. 2nd down and 6 at the Houston 39.
Wider, Henry, hey, bump C. Harris over. C. Harris, wider.
Tua fakes the toss, looking, firing over the middle, and it's intercepted.
All the way, all the way. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Yo.
Kick is up, and Fairbairn makes the chip shot as the Texans get 3 quick ones as time expires in the first half. 13-6, Texans leading the Dolphins.
Oh man, hey, get in the zone, man. E, we solid. Anything? Ain't doing nothing crazy. We just gotta come up, wrap up, and tackle. Yeah, that's it. Keep the roof on. With our body on them. Yeah. That's it.
Out of the gun, one back, Dara. CJ takes the snap, stepping up. CJ in trouble. He's going to go down. He throws last one. He hits Dell. Wow! On his way down, hit Dell for the first down at the 48-yard line of Houston.
Play. What a play! Hey, great job!
All right, here's a punt by Tommy Townsend trying to hang the Dolphins, and it's a fake. And running around the right side, Dare, 40, 35, 30, 20. CJ under center, mix him in the backfield, 2nd and goal at the 6. CJ fakes the give, boots out to the right. He's on the roll. CJ looking. CJ trying to buy some time, throws to the end zone. Caught! Nico Collins! Touchdown number 2 on the day.
Hey, way to ball, boy. That's baller right there, all right?
At the end of the games, we let our foot off the gas some. We hadn't finished. With Miami's offense, man, they can explode at any time.
He changes the way we play schematically. A guy that just can erase the best player on the field. We ask a lot of him. Some of the stuff doesn't show up in the stat sheet, but just a guy that relishes the one-on-one. He wants to be in those big spots. He wants to challenge the best player, and he wants to do it on his own. Doesn't want any help. So again, a guy that's invaluable for us. We're fortunate to have him.
3rd down and 5 at the Houston 20. Tua in the gun. Here's the snap. Intercepted by Stingley. He's got it across the 15 and wrestled out of bounds by Hill.
He got a similar release one time, guy outside release, and then ran an in-breaker on him and converted a 3rd down. And then the next time he got it, he ended up playing a little bit lower on Tyreek and picked it off.
At the end of the day, Sting just finished, man.
And then 5 plays later, he got a similar release from a similar split, but it was a different time in the game, so he was thinking more downfield.
Tua takes the snap. Tua with pressure, throwing downfield to his right, and intercepted. Stingley again! That's going to do it! The Texans are going to beat Miami. Stingley's 2nd pick seals the deal. And Houston will get its 9th win.
Appreciate it. Couldn't be more proud of you guys, man. Like, we talk about grinding it out, and we weren't worried about anything about finishing. That was what it's all about, just us finishing, and the way you guys finished that game, man, can't be more proud of everybody in here.
Hey, proud of y'all boys, man. All the mud we went through is for the miracle to come, baby. Let's get it. Family on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Family!
After a quick timeout, we've got more Iron Sharpens Iron on Texans Playbook.
Welcome to Week 16 of the 2024 NFL regular season. The Texans, they're in Kansas City to take on the two-time defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. Both teams have clinched their respective divisions. Both teams will be in the playoffs, but there are still big reasons, big ramifications for both teams to win this game today.
We've been rocking and rolling all season long with a new program. It's called Iron Sharpens Iron, and it's an inside look at your favorite football team. And here's part 2 of the latest edition of Iron Sharpens Iron.
A lot of them don't know what's going on yet. So this is, I think, my 13th shopping spree with child advocates, maybe 12. And again, it's my favorite day of the year. Something me and my wife really look forward to, really enjoy it, and I'm grateful for my teammates for showing up. Guys, my name's John. My name's John Weeks. I'm the long snapper for the Houston Texans. I really appreciate you guys coming out. One of the ways and one of the things we love to do most of all is spread the Christmas joy and as much as we can, and to try to bring a little bit of happiness to everybody's life. I had a bunch of my guys come over to the stadium. They're really excited to hang out with you guys. We're gonna give each of you guys a $250 gift card, and we want you guys to go nuts for Christmas, okay? Whatever you guys wanna get for Christmas, you guys have $250. So again, I appreciate you guys coming. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a good time.
What's up? Let's go. What's up, guys? Y'all excited? Yeah? Me too. I'm really excited.
I get partnered with you.
Yeah, you knew it? It's got to be the name thing. It's got to be, yeah, Thomas, yeah, of course. This afternoon was incredible. I mean, it was so cool to come out and, support this event that he's put on, and just to see the smiles on the kids' faces has been incredible. Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
Oh, this set goes with my other one.
Oh, the space station, part of the Lego City stuff?
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. I always like the Star Wars ones too. I'm a big Star Wars fan. He's always putting on great events, so I'm glad I could come and help out and be a part of this. We'll do the boxes and then the clothes. How about that?
Yeah, boxes.
Boxes.
Oh, can't forget this box. That's a big one.
The biggest box. Boxes.
Boxes.
Clothes.
Clothing.
Y'all are gonna take turns.
Hat.
More Barbie. Piggy Pig. What is this guy? What's up, Piggy Pig? I don't know, but it looks like a fun game to me, doesn't it? Something that's special about our team and our organization is that we have so many guys that are willing just to give and just try to help and brighten people's days. And for me, this event wouldn't be possible without them.
Okay was the best, man.
He knew what he wanted. And look, and I'm glad he was paired up with you. He's trying to grow out his hair too. So
it's one thing for me to be here and hang out with the kids, but for all these guys to take time out of their day and to come out here and spend time with these kids and bring them some Christmas joy during the holidays, it just means everything.
I appreciate you spending your time with me. It was a joy to meet you.
I was raised that if you're able to give back, you should. And it's something that I take a lot of pride in, and I've been very fortunate enough to be able to do.
Because this is the last two things you can get.
I'm grateful for all my teammates who come out here and hang out with these kids and help brighten their days. And I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity to be able to do this and to continue to put this on, and something that I hope to do for a long time.
Iron Sharpens Iron is brought to you by Houston Methodist, the official healthcare provider for the Houston Texans. Season after season, our team shows us what it means to play hard and leave everything on the field. The experts at Houston Methodist have proudly cared for the Texans for more than 20 years, helping the team train and perform at the top of their game. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Welcome to Week 16 of the 2024 NFL regular season. The Texans, they're in Kansas City to take on the two-time defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. Both teams have clinched their respective divisions. Both teams will be in the playoffs, but there are still big reasons, big ramifications for both teams to win this game today. Patrick Mahomes, as predicted, will play today for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, and Pat Mahomes is a guy that's able to extend plays with his feet. How much of that is he going to be able to do today? Bum ankle or not, he can do it at any given moment.
It's the Houston Texans and Kansas City Chiefs about to do business at Arrowhead Stadium. And here comes Patrick Mahomes. Scoreless game, 12:57 to go in the first. Mahomes out of the gun, takes the snap, steps out to his right, now stepping back to the left. He's running with it to the left, 35-30, and wrestled down across the 30-yard line along the sideline. And it brings up 4th and 2. Mahomes takes the snap. He's looking. Mahomes over the middle, and he's got his man. First down and more, 25-20, and down to the 16-yard line. First down to the red zone by Hollywood Brown. Mahomes calls for the ball. 4-man rush. Mahomes stepping up. Mahomes stepping out. Almost tripped up, but he takes it across the 10 himself. 5 and into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes, touchdown run. 15 yards. That ankle is fine. And the Texans surrender a touchdown in the opening possession of the Chiefs. Stroud fakes the give, looking over the middle. Got a man down at the 44-yard line, Nico Collins. They're going to go right up to the line of scrimmage here. First down for the Houston 43. Stroud out of the gun, gets the snap, looking, firing downfield. Caught, Dell. Here's the give to Mixon. Running left, 35, 30, 25, 20, left sideline, and knocked out of bounds inside the 16-yard line. Field goal try coming up. Kick is up, and Fairbairn makes it to put the Texans on the board. Houston trails 7-3. Second down and a long 4. Here's the snap. Here's pressure, and Mahomes is going to get sacked by Christian Harris. The ball comes out, but he gets it back. A sack on Patrick Mahomes. 3rd and 14 from the Chiefs' 32. Pocket collapsing, dumps it off to Kelsey, right side. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's 4th and 12. Texans down 7-3, about to get the rock back with 1:20 to go in the first. Stroud gets the snap. CJ, pocket collapsing, looking, firing left sideline, and Nico's got it. Stroud to Collins, big play at the Chiefs territory. It's 3rd and 6 at the Kansas City 44. Stroud, quick throw left side, got a man. Xavier Hutchinson for the first down, out of bounds at the Kansas City 36-yard line. The drive continues. CJ gets the snap. Quick fire over the middle. Got a man. Tank Dell twisted down at the 22-yard line by Justin Reed as the drive stays alive. 3 receivers in a bunch right side. First and goal from the 10. CJ escaping to the right side after taking the snap. Throws downfield and caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz.
Nice job, dog. Nice job. Hey, Joe. Hey, 4 quarters they get the belt. 4 quarters. 4 quarters. 4 quarters of that. 7. 4 quarters of that. Boy, let's go.
Down 17-10 to start the 3rd quarter. CJ under center.
Deep drop-off play action. Stroud with time and delivers to Woods with some room to work with. They pick up 17 through the air. First set of downs for Stroud and company. Delayed handoff up the middle. Not a lot of room to work with. And spun down. Mixon gets to the 30. Second down and 10. Back to the air for Stroud. Stops. Deep shot. Stroud. End zone. Caught. In the bucket for Dell on a touchdown. Yes, sir. And Dell is down after the play. A 30-yard strike and an extra point away from the tie. But the concern now is for Tank Dell.
pops up and it's recovery. You see one of your brothers go down like that.
All you can do is really pray. It's not easy to, just let it go, especially that's my best friend, you know what I mean? So not easy to move on and just keep playing, but I try to do as best as I could. And my teammates helped me up, Joe helped me up, Dalton, so I appreciate those guys just talking to me because, I was going through it. So I appreciate them just, being there for me.
Just all our thoughts and prayers are with Tank right now. So you guys can see what he means to our entire team. It hurts to see him go down like that. It's just human nature. You see your brother go down and get hurt that way. It's hard to bounce back. It's hard to bounce back. It's hard to rebound because we care about each other. It's not just about get back to football. Like, we truly care about each other. And in that moment, the most important thing was making sure Tank was okay.
Mahomes gets under center, takes a knee. It is over at Arrowhead Stadium. The Houston Texans fall to the Kansas City Chiefs 27-19.
Injuries happen, unfortunately, all across the NFL. We can't hang our head and sulk about it. We play on Wednesday. We have the Ravens coming in, so another playoff team coming into our house, and let's see where we are. All right, thanks, guys.
When we come back, part 3 of Iron Sharpens Iron is right here on Texans Playbook.
We're just over here giving back to the community. Me and my family want to bless some kids with some Christmas gifts. It's something I try to do every year. It's some roller skates.
Mommy, that's what he wanted.
Returning now to Texans Playbook, Drew Doherty here inside NRG Stadium, and the good guys going to play a wild card playoff game here next week. But we want to look back at some Iron Sharpens Iron. Here's the 3rd installment of the latest episode.
You're welcome. Match your fit, Nintendo Switch.
What do you say?
We're just over here giving back to the community. Me and my family want to bless some kids with some Christmas gifts. It's something I try to do every year. It's some roller skates.
Mommy, that's what he wanted.
When I was growing up, the YMCA did a lot for me and my family. So it means a lot to be able to get back to these kids and see the expressions on their faces. So I'm excited about that. It's heavy, ain't it? Got you some remote control car sets. There you go. As kids, waking up, getting the toys and stuff was the most exciting part. And just to see the joy on those kids' faces, it meant a lot to me.
How y'all been?
Good.
Good, that's what's up, man. Y'all enjoyed them gifts last year?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. So we at Target giving back to kids whose parents are incarcerated, working with the Freedom Child Foundation and December to Remember. We decided today to donate to the foundation, and everybody here is getting $200 to go shopping for Christmas. To be able to do this, and just because I know what they've been through, not have anything going to your tree and there's nothing there, so I really wanted to give back and make sure they had everything that they desire or they wanted around this time of the year. It's amazing. You got to do it every year now. This is what it's all about, man. Giving back to the community and making sure everybody in Houston happy. This is what it's about.
Third down at 7, another handoff, and another stop on the left side, and that's going to be it in this game. The Houston Texans will fall to Baltimore 31-2. The Texans lose back-to-back to the Chiefs and Ravens and will wrap up the regular season a week from Sunday in Nashville against the Tennessee Titans. They're in the playoffs, but they have a lot of questions they need to answer before they get there.
Of course, the game didn't go how we wanted to go. We didn't play our best ball, and all of that starts with me. It was just a lack of execution. If we want to beat a good team like that, you have to execute. We didn't execute well. We take the next couple of days here to, look at everything, starting with myself, and everything starts with me. But as a team, we just stay together, figure out a way to come out playing better football.
There's nothing in life you can go back on and redo. It's all about how you respond, you hit rock bottom, the only way is up. Got to finish this year the right way against Tennessee, and, hopefully, by that time we're in a groove and rolling when the playoffs come.
Well, we got through the gauntlet, 3 games in 11 days, and the Texans went 1-2. I just feel like the pressure, when it's really on, they respond so much better. When the team visited Jacksonville, pressure was on. They beat the Jags. Coming out of the bye, they're playing the Dolphins. You got to get this game because you know what's coming with the Chiefs and the Ravens. Now it's on once you get to the postseason again, and I don't know if they respond once it's on then, but I think that has something to do with all this, and you're in the postseason, and you got to find a way to rally the troops here. DeMeco Ryans, and he's got more time to do it. It's still an opportunity, and he's got to get them to buy into it, to play well. Wild card weekend, and take it from there.
It's part of life, man. You hit a lot of valleys, and then you have a lot of mountaintops, and it's cliche, but, they say there isn't sunny days if there's not days with rain. It's a rainy day, but at the end of the day, the sun will rise up tomorrow, we have another crack at this thing next week, and, keep rolling.
When we return, Jalen Pitre doing some fantastic things in the community. Don't go anywhere. Texans Playbook returns in a moment.
What's up, bro? It's good seeing you again. What's up, big dog? And my dog, Lakeith. What up, fam? Lakeith, man, I got this little Merry Christmas, man, little gift for you.
Open it right now?
Yeah, open that right now, man. Check it out. Tell me what you think about it, bro.
Thanks for checking us out here on Texans Playbook. And if you get nominated for the Walter Payton Man of the Year, you've done something right. Jalen Pitre, defensive back for the Texans, has been doing fantastic things ever since he got back home a few years back. He is involved with Kids Meals Inc., as well as some other ventures, and he recently did something really, really super for some of those kids.
What's up, bro? It's good seeing you again. What's up, big dog? And my dog, Lakeith. What up, fam? Lakeith, man, I got this little Merry Christmas, man, little gift for you.
Open it right now?
Yeah, open that right now, man. Check it out. Tell me what you think about it, bro.
What you getting nervous for? Let's see what it is.
Come on, Lakeith.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah,
These
bro.
Super Bowl tickets?
Yes, sir. We sending you to the Super Bowl, man. Gonna have some fun at the Super Bowl in New Orleans, man.
Hey.
And everybody else, I got y'all all of y'all, I'm gonna get y'all number 5 jersey, man. That work?
Yeah.
That work? Grandma in the car was telling me y'all ain't had no number 5 jerseys. We gotta get y'all number 5 jersey.
We had a lot of fun putting this show together, and we thank you for watching. Hope you had as much fun watching it as we did getting it going for you. So the guy making it all happen is Josh Sy. For him, I'm Drew Doherty. We'll see you next time.